Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. That clips the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. Inside, and that's ball 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Lopez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one almost got him.
Strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Anthony Santander stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. Just missed.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gossman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him. One away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-2 on the way. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next pitch is downstairs. That's in there. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Will Wagner. Lopez back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Throws to first. 1 out in the second. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Stays alive.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that is out of play. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
That one missed. Right through there. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty, and that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Royce Lewis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That's in there. Strike one. And that's too high. That's outside. 3-1. Brooks lead in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That misses,
Ball 1, no strike.
And that is ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one outside, and a full count now.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. In the air, right field, Wallner. Brings it in, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. There's the strike.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Larnach takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Walked his first time. fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Clement off of first with 2 away.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
Ball,
mission accomplished.
Lopez throws to first, and he's back safely. Next offering is down low. Anthony Santander, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Anthony Santander at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike. And a curve misses outside.
Ball. Down.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike. And now 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate and takes high there. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
That one fouled off. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just
that's
missed.
off the plate.
And that misses. 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. No score. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Wagner. Just missed. Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That just misses. Now 2-0. There's a strike.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Right start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Fastball for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next pitch way upstairs. 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Struck out looking his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This one popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ripped to short. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is downstairs.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss.
Down to 3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base, and now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas, flied to right his first time. Swings through that. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Danny Coulombe, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Tonkin getting loose as well. Clement aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Nobody out, runner at first. And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. The other way. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez done for the day, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Michael Tonkin gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bo Bichette will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Will Wagner now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Bases loaded, 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Gausman back to work. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Out to short, Bichette. Zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Royce Lewis. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Center field. Lucas under it. And there are 2 down. Ty France, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. 3rd out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got one ball,
Base is
one
empty,
strike.
one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Foul ball there. Runner at second here, one gone. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays, 1 for 2.
Runner.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike, and now a wide throw to third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Jimenez scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards left center. Buxton sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Brooks Lee. And he takes a strike.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exact.
Right side, Jimenez. To first, one away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jeffers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Fouled off left side.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Castro in the box again, takes a strike. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And delivers outside. He goes down looking. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. Blue Jays 2 and the Twins nothing. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bo Bichette digs in now. Couple of walks and a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Alcala, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Fought off foul. Just off the inside edge. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the catch for the out. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 on, 2 outs. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that is out of play.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that's off the outside edge. And 1-1. On the ground to third. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 2 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, right field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
One gone, runner at first. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. That one catches the corner for a strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia getting ready to go. Green getting cranked up as well. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh.
Ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses. Two outs. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
First and second, 2 outs. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. That one outside. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Ernie Clement. That one missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Now here is Bichette. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And that one clips the corner.
One and one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Larnach right there to make the grab. And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Santander pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Castro checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Stewart back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Man at first, Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And he chases a high fastball there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brock Stewart is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and second, no outs. Jimenez getting ready to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. In there at the knees. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. No outs. Runners at first and second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. One and 2 now. On the ground, right side. Lee. Over to Correa for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. That's down and in.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next to hit, Nathan Lucas.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Correa makes the play, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one missing low. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Larnick in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one is upstairs. The Jays leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that drops in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And downstairs. And that one in the air center field. Lucas puts it away for the out. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now at the plate, Matt Wallner. This one in the dirt. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here is Royce Lewis. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
0-2 is the count.
Tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.